Hey y'all, welcome back. In today's video, I'm gonna be sharing 2 brand new crockpot recipes. I know y'all love crockpot recipes, so do I. So let's get into these 2 recipes. The first recipe we're gonna make today is a chili lime chicken tacos. These are so easy to make and so good and such a good little switch up for Taco Tuesday. So we have about 4 chicken breasts over here. Just gonna get those in the bottom of my crock pot. You can do 3 or 4, but my pack of chicken came with 4, so there's no sense in leaving one behind. Get them all nice and snug down in there. All right, next I just have 1 jalapeno and 1 poblano pepper, and we are just gonna chop and dice these up. And you can leave the seeds in there if you want to. I'm gonna remove them just to make it a little bit less spicy. The poblano pepper is not spicy anyway, but sometimes the jalapeno can be pretty spicy. I'm sure y'all know that. Now I'm just adding my chopped jalapeno and chopped poblano peppers all over my chicken. Next, we're going in with 1/2 cup of freshly squeezed lime juice. Next, we're going in with some honey for some sweetness. This is probably just a few tablespoons. That's gonna balance out all of our heat going on. We're also gonna add a sprinkle of salt, 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. Now I'm gonna do also just a little sprinkle of cayenne. Not too much. I don't want it to be overly spicy, especially if we have a spicy jalapeno. Y'all, my mouth is watering, oh my gosh. And lastly, I have about 1/2 teaspoon of smoked paprika. And this is it. We're gonna let this cook. I'm gonna cook mine on high for probably only 3 to 4 hours. These chicken breasts typically do not take long at all to cook. And these are gonna be some delicious tacos. Before we move on, I wanna give a big thank you to Temu, who is today's sponsor. Have y'all tried Temu yet? Because I've been seeing everybody order all kinds of things, and I have been super curious to try them for myself. So I'm so excited today to share with y'all the things that I recently got, and I've been loving every single one of them. So if you've never heard of Temu, they're an online store with pretty much anything you could think of. It is so much fun to look on there. They have everything from home decor, they have fall, Halloween stuff, kitchen essentials, anything you could ever want at super amazing prices. Also, I can say since I've ordered from them, the quality is great. I was highly impressed. And also I have a coupon code for y'all today if you download their app. I'll have it in the description box below. You can actually get $100 in free coupons for just downloading the app. Let me show y'all all the cool stuff that I got. The first thing that I got, y'all may have noticed, is this snazzy little apron. Y'all know I get stuff on myself all the time. I thought this one was so cute. I also love how it ties in the back. It doesn't tie around the neck. It's more around the waist. And y'all, this is only $9.18. And speaking of things that I've been wearing all the time, hold on one second, y'all. I know y'all can't see it down here, but here are my little slippers I'm wearing all the time. They are so soft, perfect quality, and they're only $7.98. The next thing are these gravity-fed salt and pepper shakers. I've been seeing these all over TikTok, and I just had to have some. I picked myself up a set, and these were only $9.98. The next thing I picked up, something I can always use, just this little stainless steel scraper. When I'm chopping up a bunch of veggies, I'm gonna add them to my pot, just scrape them up like that. Scrape them into your pot and you're good to go. This was only $3.98. The next thing I actually grabbed to put in our camper, it is a 12-piece silicone utensil set. Has everything you need in here. A whisk, look how cute that is with a wooden handle. They also had these in several different colors, so no matter what color scheme you're into. It even has a little sauce brush in here, lots of spatulas. It even has some tongs back here, a soup ladle, pretty much anything you'll need. And this was only $17.97. If your kids are anything like mine, they are always losing something. I picked up some of these wireless earbuds because I can't afford expensive ones for them to lose. These were only $5.97. So if one gets lost, it's not that big of a deal. Look at these, y'all. Need I say more? I tried this one out and this thing keeps ice and keeps my drink cold just as well as any other 40-ounce tumbler. And the price on this thing is $8.97. You cannot beat that. I actually grabbed a couple different ones. I love this one. I love the black with the different color leopard print. And of course, you can't go wrong with white. I actually do have an expensive one, but take it from me, these work just as well. Highly, highly, highly recommend these. Next up, I picked up 2 of these plastic containers. I love the lids on these because they are sealed, they're airtight. It even comes with cute little labels and a marker in there to label everything. And these are just awesome. And this set was, I believe, only $12.98. I also grabbed this 7-piece set. Of course, this one's gonna be good for pasta, but little goldfish crackers, Cheez-Its, anything like that I can store in these. All 7 of these super nice, super good quality containers were only $22.98. I saw this little pumpkin cup, pumpkin dish. I could not pass this up. You could probably drink out of this, put soup in there, but y'all know me, I'll probably just use it for decor. This was only $3.98. Anytime we're prepping in the kitchen or cleaning the house, we always have some type of music going, so we can never have enough of these little Bluetooth speakers. These are only $10.58 on Temu. They have tons of colors down here you can see on the box, but you can also click that link and it'll show you all the different colors they have. But the cool thing about these, I actually picked a couple up because they're linkable. So if I have one in the kitchen, one back in my back office, I can link these up and they'll be playing the same music wherever I go in the house. Also, we are always running low on our cutting boards. I picked this one up. It was only $4.98, super good quality. Feels just like all of our other cutting boards that we have. And then also another thing that we use a ton are tongs. So I picked up this 3-piece silicone tong set. It was only $9.98. Again, I'm super impressed with all of these things that I've got from Temu so far. I'm gonna have every single one of these items I just shared with y'all in the description box, but also if you go ahead and download that Temu app, you put in my code, it's gonna bring you all of my picks, all of the things that I just shared with y'all, and it'll have that $100 in free coupons right there, ready to go. All right, our chicken has been cooking on high for 4 hours exactly. It is nice and tender. I already checked it with a fork. So now I'm just gonna take 2 forks and shred it all up. As you can see, I'm not really having to work that hard to do that. And these smell delicious. But it really is because I smell all those spices and peppers in here. It smells really, really good. And we are making these into tacos, of course. But as you can see, the only liquid I added was that lime juice. And I think this will be really good like a bowl, like put it over some rice and kind of do it like a Chipotle bowl almost. All right, I think we have it pretty much all shredded up. You can see all of those peppers in there. All my people who always comment for no cheese, there's no dairy in this, right?
Unless you put it on a taco.
Well, of course, if you add your dairy toppings, but for a dairy-free recipe, I think this one is a perfect one. All right, let's grab our taco shells. Alrighty, y'all, let's plate these up. And as you can see, this chicken has a lot of juice in there, which is a good thing. It's not dry chicken at all, but I am gonna use my slotted spoon and just kind of drain it off because I don't want quite all that liquid in my tacos. And of course, I know I don't have to tell y'all, add whatever taco toppings you like. In this house, our kids especially they actually prefer chicken tacos, but they have already eaten tonight, but we will have plenty of this left over. First, we're going in with a little bit of cheese. Next, a little lettuce. Let's do a little bit of salsa. Next, gotta have sour cream. And just a little hot sauce, because why not? And lastly, just a sprinkle of cilantro. This looks delicious. Mm-hmm. Well, this is your plate. You get the show plate tonight.
Yay.
All right, he said he's going in with a little bit more lime. I'm making him do the taste test tonight on camera anyway. But like I said, these are full of flavor already. That lime flavor really came through. Actually, I didn't say that to y'all. I said that to him.
Yeah, you said
I tried a bite of just the chicken, that lime flavor, with just that little half cup of lime juice. Something about it, you can really taste it.
Are you ready?
I'm ready when you are.
So you do get a lot of that lime flavor, like you said, which is really good. But you also, what I like is you get that all the peppers that are in it, really
Yes.
good. So,
but they're not overly spicy either.
It's not. So they're mild peppers, but still really good. Really good.
Way less spicy than I anticipated, and way more lime. Lots of flavor in there.
Lots of flavor here. I love them.
Good. This next recipe I am super excited about. Two of my favorite soups are potato soup and broccoli and cheddar. So I thought, why not combine the two and make one really good, really hearty, super easy soup. We're obviously doing this in a crock pot. Let me show you how to make it. Alrighty, so first to our slow cooker, we have about 3 cups of cubed potatoes. These are just russet potatoes that we peeled and chopped up. You could also use a bag of frozen hash browns if you want to go that route. Next going in is about 2 cups of chopped broccoli florets. We also have a half a cup of chopped, actually this is diced carrot. Add those right in. I love carrots in potato and broccoli soup. It's so good. We have 1 shallot diced as well. And there you have it.
Your crock pot salad.
Your crock pot salad. There you go. Get your ranch, y'all. That's it. You just stir it up and eat it. I'm just kidding. Okay, as far as seasonings, we're gonna add just a little bit of pink Himalayan salt, a little bit of black pepper. We're also gonna add 1/4 teaspoon of smoked paprika, and then also 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. And this soup will not be spicy, and that cayenne will not make this soup really spicy at all, but I love that little pinch of cayenne in my broccoli and cheddar soup. It just adds that bit of warmth in there that you can't quite put your finger on, but it makes a world of difference with it in there. All right, lastly, for now, we're gonna add 4 cups of chicken broth. And you want to have enough liquid in here to just barely cover all the veggies. So I'm gonna kind of push them in here. If you need to add another half cup to a cup of water to get everything covered, that'll be fine. But we have everything covered really well. Let me grab the lid, and this is gonna cook on high for about 3 to 4 hours, or you can also let it go on low, 5 to 6 to 7 hours. But then after that, I'll meet you guys back here. We're gonna add some more stuff to this. Super easy, but it's so delicious. Alrighty, y'all, it's been about 3.5 hours on high. We're gonna go ahead and open our soup. I know it looks kind of crazy right now, but I promise, just stick with me. It's gonna be so good. So you have a couple options at this point. You can remove about a cup or 2 of your soup and put it in a blender of some sort and blend it up. I have my immersion blender right here. I'm gonna blend it just a little bit. I prefer to keep some kind of chunks in my soup, some bigger pieces of potato and broccoli, and have the rest kind of smooth, or you can smooth it all out if you want. Either way, it's gonna taste delicious. So right now, I'm just gonna blend this up a little bit. All right, next, we're gonna add in about 2 cups of cheddar. We grated this up earlier. Next, we're gonna add in 1 cup of heavy cream. And lastly, my kind of secret ingredient in this soup, we're gonna use 1 little block of the Boursin cheese. This is the garlic and herb flavor. This is gonna add that garlicky flavor that you get with most potato soups and broccoli cheddar soups. It's gonna melt down and make this incredibly creamy. All right, I'm gonna get this down in there. It will take a little bit to melt. So I try to just put this in here within the last 30 minutes of cook time, or you can just turn your crock pot, to low or high for 30 more minutes until it melts down. Alrighty, y'all, our Boursin cheese has melted down. It is nice and creamy. It is delicious. I just tasted it. At this point, you are good to go. It can be done, but I want to thicken it up just a little bit. So I just have a little bit of water with a couple tablespoons of flour. I'm gonna pour that in. This will give me that consistency that I'm looking for. Just wanted it a tiny bit thicker. Alrighty y'all, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope that you give these 2 recipes a try, and also don't forget to check out Temu. There's 2 more videos right here on the screen if you need seconds, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye y'all.